Have you ever found yourself in an awkward or hurtful situation where someone publicly disrespected you? Maybe it was a sarcastic comment, an inappropriate joke, or a dismissal of your ideas in front of others. Moments like these leave us questioning, how should I respond? Can I maintain my dignity and even earn respect? You're not alone. We've all faced these moments, and the truth is, you have more control than you think. In today's video, we'll dive into actionable strategies inspired by Stoic philosophy. Timeless principles that empower you to handle disrespect with grace and strength. These strategies won't just help you keep your cool, they'll teach you how to command respect without aggression. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know how to transform uncomfortable situations into opportunities to affirm your self-worth. Let's begin. Number 1, the first impression counts. First impressions are powerful. They shape how others perceive you before you even say a word. Often, it's not about what you say, but how you carry yourself. Picture this. You're at a networking event. Someone approaches you, extending their hand for a greeting. If you stay seated, offer a weak handshake, or avoid eye contact, you've unintentionally communicated a lack of confidence or interest. The Stoics deeply understood the impact of small gestures. Standing up, making eye contact, and offering a firm handshake aren't just acts of politeness. They're declarations of mutual respect and self-awareness. Let me share a story. At a professional seminar, one attendee stood out. Whether he was greeting a senior executive or thanking the server for refilling his coffee, he always stood up, looked them in the eye, and engaged fully. His actions were subtle but powerful. People gravitated toward him, not because of his words, but because of his presence. In contrast, another attendee remained seated during every interaction. Though he didn't mean to, his behavior signaled disinterest, and people unconsciously took him less seriously. The lesson? Standing up to greet someone isn't just a polite gesture. It's a way to communicate that you value both yourself and the other person. To apply this, start with everyday encounters. At work, in cafes, or even virtual meetings, make sure to show up fully. Rise when you greet someone, maintain eye contact, and exude confidence. These small but intentional actions are the essence of Stoicism, living with purpose and attention to detail. Number 2, handling interruptions with authority. Interruptions can feel disrespectful, especially in public. Whether it's a colleague cutting you off in a meeting or a friend interjecting mid-story, your instinct might be to respond sharply. But Stoicism offers a better approach. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause. Fix the interrupter with a calm, steady gaze. This silence speaks volumes. It asserts your presence without escalating the situation. Here's an example. At a family dinner, I was sharing a story when someone interrupted me to talk about themselves. Instead of snapping back, I stopped, looked at them calmly, and waited. That silence was more effective than words. They quickly realized their mistake, apologized, and let me finish. The Stoics teach us that true strength lies in self-control. By staying composed and maintaining your presence, you naturally draw respect from others. Once the interruption is over, resume your point with a phrase like, "As I was saying." This reasserts your right to speak without creating conflict. The goal isn't to embarrass the interrupter, but to set a boundary. When others see you handle interruptions with calm authority, they'll respect you more and think twice before interrupting again. Number 3, responding to humiliation with poise. What do you do when someone tries to humiliate you with a joke in front of others? Your first instinct might be to feel embarrassed or retaliate, but Stoic philosophy provides a better way. Let me share a personal story. During a casual meetup, a friend mocked me with an embarrassing story from our school days. Instead of firing back, I smiled and calmly asked them to repeat it. The group's dynamic shifted instantly. The joke lost its impact, and the person recounting it began to fumble. Here's why this works. Asking someone to repeat a joke forces them to reflect on their actions. It often diminishes the joke's effect, leaving the group to realize it wasn't funny or appropriate. This approach allows you to maintain your composure while subtly highlighting the other person's poor behavior. It's a powerful way to command respect without resorting to aggression. The Stoics remind us, what doesn't harm your essence isn't worth your concern. By staying calm and refusing to engage in negativity, you show strength and self-respect. Number 4, using questions to deflect provocation. Have you ever been provoked by someone's comment, only to regret how you reacted? Stoicism offers a psychological technique to handle such moments gracefully. Ask an unrelated question. Imagine this scenario. At a family gathering, someone makes a snide remark about your career in front of everyone. Instead of reacting defensively, you pause and ask, by the way, does anyone know a good bakery nearby? This simple question shifts the energy in the room. It leaves the provocateur flustered and redirects the conversation to a neutral topic. The brilliance of this technique lies in its subtlety. You derail negativity without confrontation, maintaining your composure and projecting confidence. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By refusing to let provocation dictate your emotions, you demonstrate true Stoic mastery. To apply this, keep your tone neutral and your question organic to the moment. This approach not only diffuses tension, but also reinforces your ability to control the narrative. Number 5, walking away as a statement of self-worth. Sometimes, the most powerful response to disrespect is to walk away. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a declaration of strength. Take Sarah's story. She was a talented professional whose ideas were constantly dismissed by her manager. After months of trying to prove herself, she realized her worth wasn't tied to their approval. During one pivotal meeting, she calmly closed her laptop, stood up, and said, "I'll put my energy where it's valued." She left the job and later thrived in a new role where her contributions were celebrated. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. It means setting boundaries and refusing to stay in an environment that undermines your value. The Stoics teach us that while we can't control others' actions, we can control our responses. Sometimes the most dignified response is to leave the table where respect isn't served. Disrespectful situations are inevitable, but how you handle them defines your character. Whether it's through commanding first impressions, handling interruptions with grace, or walking away when necessary, Stoic principles empower you to respond with strength and dignity. Remember, respect isn't demanded. It's earned through your actions and self-respect. By practicing these strategies, you'll not only navigate challenges, but also inspire respect in others. What's your go-to strategy for handling disrespect? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Let's keep growing and thriving together. See you in the next video.